Howdy doody. Just give people a few minutes to get here. Do. If you're here, say something in the chat. If you're not, don't. Got a few text messages to respond to. Bear with me. Do. Are we all in? Anyone in? Anyone about? It's the first time I've done it with YouTube, so I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. If you're here, say something. If you're not, don't. My widow's peak's getting bigger. We're going to do that.
A link to the actual live stream?
Yeah, I should post a link to the YouTube channel. Yeah. Click me share. Click the copy. And if you're here, say hello. I'll see it. I know. Should be live by now. Am I on? Says I'm live. No, it says I'm buffering. And it says I'm live. It says live 150 YouTube. Says I'm live. YouTube not seeing enough. Oh, it's having trouble. It's having trouble.
No shit.
I appreciate the spot.
What do we do?
I don't know.
We're waiting for you.
Well, I'm on.
Stop it.
Oh, fuck's sake. My man to do with the old fashioned way. Oh, bollocks. Right.
How did you make it work earlier?
I don't know. It worked earlier and I don't know why. But I'm live. I'm live according to OBS. And I'm live on the channel. And I'm live on YouTube. Yeah. Try that instead. Right. Just change it to public. Can you? Should still be public.
Oh, hang on. It's live now. There's a third thing live.
Right.
There's a third live.
I've just got text operators. I know, I've just got text operators. Right. Can you see me? Are you able to see me alright?
to do it.
30-second delay on it. Hang on, I'm just having some troubles. If you can see me, say hello in the chat. Hang on, opening.
There's 7 people in the other one still.
Right, they might come over on this side.
There's 2 people in the other one. There's 3 different blooming things.
I know there are. I'm having I don't know what's going on. Got 6 on here now. Hello, sorry. There's one that should be live. Okay, can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Four viewers and a like. Hello, 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 hello. Any more? I know it's connected to chat though. What have I got on here? Is this thing on? Hello. There's 30-second. I've set 30 seconds of a delay on it, but because I have. Apparently. I'm live. Alright, hang on. Sorry about this, guys. Technical difficulties. Can you see? Sorry about this. This is going to be really interesting for the first couple of minutes. I just want to make sure everything's right. Can you see me on yours? The link I set. I just put. Aha, found me. Another one's found me. Right. Can you all see me? Can you all hear me? Alright. Can you... Right. Can you see and hear me? Hello, John. Hello, hello. Oh, Christine, she says just loading. It should be on. I can't... I'm not sure what's going on here. But it should be on. YouTube's saying there's not enough video, but there's enough video coming through apparently, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm a bit unsure as to what's going on, but thank you, John, for the bit of tech help on that. Can you hear me okay, pal? Let's just leave that safe for now, so I don't need that. Right, goodo. Hello, Ellen. Hello, mate. I can't see you on my chat on my screen, so I've got my phone propped up next to me. So if I do that a lot, it's because I can't see me, because I'm looking at my phone, so I can see who's chatting on me. All right. Right. I'm on my own because the microball's not been very playful tonight. She's not going to sleep. She won't go to sleep as yet. So, so if I disappear at all, for any reason, it's to help sort the baby out. But otherwise, we should be good to go soon enough. How are you all doing? You all alright? You had a good week? You've been busy? You've been not busy? You've been in, you've been out, been up, you know. You've been in, you've been out, been up, you've been down. Ah, there we go. It's picked up again now. Right. Shall we make a start in a minute? How many more we got? Up to 12? 12 in the chat. 12. Hey. Whoa, 12 apparently. Doing well, aren't I? Oh dear. Right. Can you just put a... Hi Joe, appreciate you creating an account to join the chat. Thank you very much, Joe. It's wonderful. Thank you very much. This is weird. I've got a 30-second delay down here at the bottom, so just to make it a little bit easier on the YouTube. I don't know what I don't know if that helps or not. But hey ho, let's go. Tonight's glass, but it's not a glass tonight. It's a plastic cup. Hello Gainer, thank you for finding me. It's a plastic cup. Salma Lalika. And beer for all. I got this from the Metallica concert at the Etihad last June. Not very boring, but brilliant. Good night. And it's filled with lemonade. So, you know, just to be hardcore. Right, shall we? Got tonight's tie. Purple. Star Trek pin badge on. And better get me pen in as well for any miscreants who come through door. I've got to get the details to kick them out again, don't we? For me to make sure they're bad for next time.
You have to put those tired babies with whiskey and Valium. So do tired mums.
So do tired mums, Yorkie pubs, that's right. Thank you, Becky, for that. She's over the other side of the living room, so you might not be able to hear her very well. But we're going to get going in a minute. Are you ready? Right, are you ready for this? Oh yeah, I like my thing up there, by the way. It's got my name on it, look. You like it? Wait till you see this. Boom! How's that? How's that? Thank you to Beer Chips and Game Clips. I've been trying to sort this out all day, and it's a really good friend of mine's channel. If he's somewhere on my channel page, you'll be able to find his link. He's a gamer, he does Twitch, he does YouTube. Throw him a like, throw him a subscribe. He's a top fella, you'll love him, he's a right laugh. And I tell you what, you know, I drove all night to be here. Hello Darren, good to see you, Roy Orbison. That's the last time you get an invite to me pub quiz, Darren Kerwin, I tell you. By the way, him as well, Darren86, I tell you what, he's another top fella who runs a Shansparker's top Nintendo community. He's my go-to guy for Nintendo. Can't fault him. Top fella. Anyway, do you like that up there? Good, innit? Hey, right. Hi Becky from Darren. I don't know if you saw that. She's feeding baby at the minute on sofa. I said the baby's not playing ball. Excuse me. Give me a scratch right there. It's a bit. Oh, I tell you. Right then. Shall we get ready? How many we got in? 17 in the chat. Hello, Christine. 17 in the chat. 17 on the video. The chat's not working on my screen, so I'm having to use my phone so I can see what it says. Shall we get... Are we ready? So, have we got pens, pencils, protractors, rulers, any rubbers, any drinks ready? Are we ready for question number 1? Okay, are we ready for question number 1 there, Bet?
Yeah.
Ready for question number 1? Are we ready? Here we go. Question number 1. Who served as Labour Party leader from September 2010 to May 2015? Not much. I'm not asking for much. All I want is his name. If you want to give a nickname, you can, but all I want is his first name and surname of the Labour Party leader from 2010 to 2015. I think he lost the general election, maybe. That's what a lot of Labour Party leaders have done that, haven't they? It's not their fault. Just one of those things, I suppose, isn't it? So, question number 1. Who served as Labour Party leader from September 2010 to May 2015? Nice and easy one to kick us off. There's a few. It's a bit easier than last time, this one, isn't it? You think about is it a bit easier than last? A bit easier than last time, this one, we think. There's a few good ones in there, but oh yeah. If you want to throw me a like as well, please do. I just noticed on my likes I've got a 1 like on it, so if you throw us a few more likes on the video, that'd be damn swell. That'd be damn swell. Right then, shall we go to question number 2? Are we ready? Question number 2. Which Lancastrian painter is best known for painting the Matchstick Men? Which Lancastrian painter is best known for painting the Matchstick Men? Okay. All I want, again, surname first. First name, surname, or, you know, initials, whatever you know. Surname's fine as well, we'll set that. If you know the year that was painted, that wonderful painting was painted, up there was painted, that would be good to know as well, but I don't know that one. I didn't go to Wikipedia. That's a look at it. Well, I did for the picture, but I didn't go to Wikipedia to look up anymore. But if you know who painted that, I think I'm going the right way there. And yeah, and we'll go to question number 3 in a second. I'll give you another couple of minutes on that one. Okie dokie. Are we ready for question number 3? Question number 3. Are we ready for question number 3? We've got a Gordon Brown in the chat from the first question. Are we ready for question number 3? Chat's a bit slower on this than it is on the old Facebook. Bear with me. If I read your comment out a bit later on, then you say it, then I do apologise. Right, question 3. Are we good for question number 3? Question number 3. Prospero is the main protagonist in which Shakespeare play? Prospero, main protagonist in which Shakespeare play? Nice and easy one. Well, it is if you know Willie Shakespeare. If you don't know him, you don't know Billy Shakespeare. You don't know him. Simple as that. I get some more of my lemonade. And it is just lemonade. For the Quizzy Rascal tonight. He's not doing anything more than that tonight. I had the whiskey last week, it's just lemonade tonight. Talking a lot, aren't I? Right. No. Answers in the chat if you want, or you can put them on a pen and piece of paper. It's entirely up to you. It's just for fun. It's only for fun. There's no prizes for any place in this competition, in this quiz. It's just a bit of fun to make your Saturday nights a little bit more general knowledge-y. Yeah. Hey, and if you learn something from this, what do you know? Tell you what, it's not been a wasted live stream. By the way, do you like my little box as well? My name on the bottom. Do you like that? It's alright, that, isn't it? Again, an idea stolen from my old mate Dave. BB chips and game clips. Slight lag there. Oh, right. Question number 4. Eric Carle wrote a series of books, children's books, about a very hungry what? Was it a me? No, it's not a hungry rich. It's not a hungry Quizzy Rascal because I just ate half a pizza and a few chicken wings from that there Domino's.
Other pizzerias are available.
Other pizzerias are available, but there aren't many of them that are tile-based board game. Is it board game? That a tile-based tabletop game based. Right. Eric Carle wrote a series of children's books about a hungry what? Nice and easy, nice and easy. I think we're catching up with ourselves now. Romeo and Julieta, but John Robert. Excuse me very much. That lemonade's a bit gassy. It's a fresh bottle. Oh, not very nice that. Sorry about that on the live stream. We shouldn't really do that, should we? Are we ready for question number 5? That's question number 4, this one that I've got on here. Now we're going to go for question number 5. You're 30 seconds behind me over there, Bex, don't forget. She's 30 seconds behind me over there. So she's a bit confused. But question number 5 coming up. Who we got? Can I see a couple more of your comments? Here we go. They're coming in about question number 4 now. Right, question 5. Who was the last House Tudor Monarch? Who was the last House Tudor Monarch? King Derek. Might even be King Ralph. Do you ever see that film? John Goodman, what an actor, very funny guy. Who was the last House Tudor Monarch? Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Is it? Is if you know your history. We're only 20 questions tonight, by the way. All questions 1 point each. And an easy one for marking, plus a tiebreaker at the end if we need it, by the way. Right. I didn't put any music on tonight either, did I? You noticed that? Who was the last House Tudor Monarch? Do we know who it was? Very hungry, self-employed person on lockdown. Yep, that's most of us, Yorkie. That's most of us, pal. Most of us. Just keep looking a little bit more. A few more questions. Last House of Tudor Monarch. Are we ready for question number 6? Question 6. Which type of pastry is used to make profiteroles? Very tasty. And small picture there, just to give you an idea of what profiteroles are if you don't know. There's little balls of stuff filled with stuff with chocolate on them usually. Which type of pastry is used to make profiteroles? But by the way, that screen there is it's a PowerPoint. Spent all afternoon doing it. Can't you tell it looks crap? That's a PowerPoint right there. Yeah, which type of pastry is used to make profiteroles? Are any of you cooks? If you like to cook, then actually Google. It's Google PowerPoint, that one. Alright, which type of pastry is used to make profiteroles? I'm not a very good singer, am I? That's why I play the guitar badly. A few quick answers coming on the profiteroles, and that's good to see, good to see, good to see. Again, you don't have to answer in the chat. Answer on your own with a slice of paper and a pen. If you need to borrow one, I've got one here. You know, I'll have to ask at the bar for some paper. I ain't got any with me tonight. Right, okay. But yeah, make sure baby's alright, everything's alright with the baby. Right. Asia just made them tonight, and you didn't bring any to the pub to pass out. Disappointing, Asia, disappointing. Disappointing. Right, question number 7 coming up. Question 7. When that works. There we go. The Spa-Francorchamps circuit is in which country? Spa-Francorchamps is in which country? Now, bear in mind, that's not a photograph of it, of how it looks today. It looks a bit different to that today, but Spa-Francorchamps, that is, you don't have the crowd as close to the racetrack as that anymore. Safety reasons. But I tell you what, that's one of my favourite corners in motor racing. Flick left at the bottom of the hill, flick right at So Rouge, flick left at the bottom, at 200 miles an hour. To the what an absolute belter of a corner. Seen overtakes go down there as well. You shouldn't normally, because it's not an overtaking point, but it looks really good when you see it happen in the racing. I do like my Formula 1. And that could be in that red car at the front, that back there, that possibly Ayrton Senna in his McLaren. Late 80s, early 90s, that one. Right, any answers coming in on that one? I left the profiteroles up for a while now. Right, any answers coming in? Right, I'll leave question 7 up a little bit longer. Do that there. Question 7 up a little bit longer indeed. And then we'll go to question number 8 in a second. I'm losing viewers here, what's going on? Question number 8 coming up. Are we ready for question 8? Question number 8. What of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which trait? Yes, there are 2 sports questions back to back in this one. But you know, I do like my sports, my motorsport, and my cricket, and my football, and my American football. That's my number 1 thing. But I've not put any questions on American football in today for you. What of a cricket bat traditionally made from which tree? I do always say there isn't anything like the sound of cork on. Whatever that is, whatever it's made from. I ain't giving it away like I have done in the past. Can't do that, this Quizzy rascal. He's learning from his mistakes, I tell you. This Quizzy's learning from his mistakes. Right, a few answers coming in for that last one. Any coming in for this one now? Wood of a cricket bat is made from which tree? Right. I ain't seen Queen Lizzie in tonight. I don't know. Has anyone seen her? Is she on holidays, Queen Lizzie, or is she? You know, she's not in bar tonight. But I don't know where she is. So she must be on her holidays. The wood of a cricket bat, traditionally from which tree? Nice and easy if you know. They're only easy when you know it. And I know them all because I wrote the quiz. Took me long enough. Good to see. Right, next question. Which British Italian engineer originally patented the radio in 1897? Which is British Italian engineer originally patented the radio in London in 1897. 1897. Long time ago that is, I tell you. Long time ago. Oh dear. I'll just give you a minute on that one while I just have another drinky poos. A few answers coming in for the last one. Good to see. Hey, thank you, Rebecca. Who's got me streaming on telly? That'd be good to know. Right, Becky, you're moderating my channel now, by the way, my darling. That's the wife as the moderator. Who's got me on the telly? If you have, will you post a picture on the BGFOB Facebook page? If you're in that group, you'll know what I mean. If you're not in that group, don't matter. Christine, I've tried to avoid controversial questions, I might just say. If there are any controversial questions, I do apologise, because I know there was one or two. There was a biggie last week, wasn't there? The scandal of Middlesbrough. But we'll let's let that one go for now. Right, are we ready for question number 10? Halfway through the quiz, question 10. Guglielmo is the Italian version of which British name? Guglielmo is the Italian version of which British name? Guglielmo. That's a good name, that, isn't it? Guglielmo. That's the best Italian name you'll ever hear out of me. Tell you what. Guglielmo is the Italian version of which British name? I'll give you a few more minutes on that one. Catch you up and write it down. No Googling, by the way, because if you get any 20s, I want to see your search history. You've been warned. You can't have anyone in toilets. That's cheating. You can't have anyone phoning you up with the answers either. That's cheating. So, any road. Used to work at macaroni. Aye. I like macaroni. It's very nice, isn't it? Great with a bit of cheese. Right, Guglielmo, the Italian version of which British name? Guglielmo. Nice and easy. Oh, you're coping anyway. You're coping alright in all this. You're doing alright. That's good to hear. If you keep working like myself, you know, I hope you're doing alright. I hope you're staying safe and washing and all that lot. If you're isolating for any reason, you know, I hope you can find a way. I hope this helps. Seeing an idiot with a big forehead on camera talking to you in a bad Yorkshire accent. You know, you all stay safe and look after yourselves. Next question. Alright. The Denier scale is used to denote the density of what? I'll say that again. The Denier scale is used to denote the density of what? A lot of D's in that. You can't have it on the toilet, we're not that kind of pub, definitely not. By the way, if you notice what I did there, that's how I control my stammer. So, you know, quite hard on a D sometimes, isn't it? But, you know, it's quite an hard sounding sound. So, does anybody know what that scale is? What it's used for? It's quite a common thing. You see it most days, or you won't realise it as and when you've seen it. Windy pops again. Sorry about that. Windy pops. So I'm going to drink more fizzy lemonade. Seems like a good idea at the time. What do we use that scale for? So that is a good answer, Darren. Good answer. What I got? Gainer, yeah, you've got one. Yeah, you've got an answer down there. Gainer, Alan's got an answer down there. Anybody else got an answer down there? Oh, Can I do that? Oh, okay. Shall we go for the next question? Next question then. Who's older? Liam or Noel Gallagher? Who's older? Are any of you fans of Oasis in here? Or any of their solo acts, High Flying Birds or BDI or, you know, or Liam Gallagher's solo work? Any of you fans of them? I am. I've been since I was a young lad, since I was a teenage lad. First heard Cigarettes and Alcohol back, I think it was. First Oasis song I heard and I absolutely loved it. Incidentally, after hearing that song, I discovered Cigarettes and Alcohol, but you know, we aren't going to talk about that anymore because I don't smoke anymore. I quit smoking about 13 years ago and it's the best thing I ever did. So, I think the baby's finally getting to 90 minutes after bedtime. Oh, now that's good to hear, Becky. Good to hear, good to hear. So, which Oasis member is older, Liam or Noel? Nice and easy. Who's older? The one with the talent or Liam? Ah, kid. They're both pretty talented guys, aren't they? Both pretty talented. You know. Great frontmen. They're both good frontmen. Incidentally, in the early days of Oasis, they played the Adelphi in Hull, the rock club, or a rock pub. And they used to buy there's a guitar shop about 10 minutes walk from there called Anton's Guitars. I don't know if it's still there or not, but he used to buy guitars from there. The guys from Oasis. They didn't buy amplifiers, only guitars. Right, which member of Oasis is older, Liam or Noel? Nice and easy if you know it. If you don't know it, no, you know you don't know it. Next question. What's the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? What's the most consumed drink in the world? I'll give you a hint. Possibly. What's the most consumed drink in the world? So some of the text on these is white. I can't read it because it's on a white background. Ah, there we go. There we go, I can see you now. It's gone to dark mode now. That was frustrating. The mother will know. Yeah, she definitely will. Did anyone see that Oasis programme over Christmas? Well, it was Liam Gallagher. It was on over Christmas. Did anybody see it? Really good. There's an item actually. I really like it. I noticed you've seen a lot of the top of my head instead of my face. I've got a new camera set up and I just realised you're seeing my face, not the top of my head. Yeah, just seeing the top of my head, not my face. So I'm going to try and look at the camera a bit more now. What's the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? There's them fireworks off. 1 second. Shut that door. Having a draft getting. What's the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? What's the most consumed manufactured drink in the world? Do we know? Most consumed manufactured drink in the world. Are we ready for the next question? Go to the next question. You ready? Why would you use ethylene glycol in your car? Bit of a science question. Why would you use ethylene glycol in your car? What is ethylene glycol? Bum, bum, bum. Have I done something? Ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. Here we go. I'm seeing you now. I'm seeing your questions now. For some reason, it was only showing me certain answers, so I've changed. I've fixed it. Although I've been the story of my day fixing stuff in here on this blooming setup. I tell you. Got my laptop here, my microphone there, and a telly next to me with this PowerPoint on, so I can see what I'm doing. Ethylene glycol. Any ideas? Ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. Your answer's coming in for ethylene glycol. Have any of you googled that one? I hope not. Ethylene glycol. Why would you use ethylene glycol in your car? Go to the next question in a couple of minutes, in a minute or so. Thanks, Rebecca, for clarifying that one. Ethylene glycol. Some Russians probably do drink it, but you're thinking of ethanol. Ethylene glycol. Sure, right. Another 30 seconds, and then we'll go to the next question. Ethylene glycol. Right, shall we go for the next one again? Which country has the longest coastline? Which country has the longest coastline? Simple, really, isn't it? Which country is the longest coastline? Went to school with ethylene glycol. A lovely girl. Which country is the longest coastline? So it needs to be somewhere with a coast. So I'm going to guess not Austria or the Czech Republic. Yeah, I wouldn't advise you drink ethylene glycol, can I just say? Which country has the longest coastline? And again, I've verified this one. I've checked this one out. Bum 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 bum. You enjoying yourselves tonight, by the way, guys? Can I get a thumbs up? Can I get a hello in the chat or something in the chat saying that you're enjoying yourselves tonight? Because you know, it's nice to know that you're having fun. And how's this new interface working? All right? Do you like it? Having the question up there on screen and me in a tiny window and you on YouTube instead of blogging up the Facebooks. Is this better, or do you prefer the Facebook Live? I want feedback on it. I really do need feedback for this. So if and when I do it again, you know, I can, yeah, you know, can improve things for next time. If not, we'll leave it as they are. I might even just alter the position of my box to up or down, or to the right or to the left. Well, you know. Right. Which country is the longest coastline? Shall we go for the next question? Question 15 already, guys. We're not doing bad, are we? Question 15 already. Right. Question number 15. Blimey. Question 15. Right, shall we go for number 16? World Health Organization, wonderful organisation they are as well, they're doing a lot around the world at the minute, is based in which city? They've been in the news quite a bit for reasons we're not going to talk about, because that's we aren't getting political in here, we ain't a political channel, it's not a political channel, it's just a bit of fun, it's not a political pub, it's just us having a bit of fun on a Saturday night, enjoying his lemonade in the Metallica beer glass. Oh, I'm sorry, did you miss that? Tonight it's a purple tie, purple skinny tie, and I've got my Starfleet pin badge on again, look. There's my pin badge. I don't know how that looks on the screen because I ain't got my live preview up. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for the feedback. Show some love. Show Richard some love. Thank you, please. I work very hard on this, as does Rebecca. You know, we both work hard on this every week just to make sure we're able to have a bit of fun on a Saturday night. You know, spent ages doing the setup, like I said, ages to get it right today. And as I say, big thanks to Beer Chips and Game Clips for the help he gave. As I say, if you head to my channel page, click on his name, hit him a subscription. Like I say, he plays video games, does a lot on Twitch now as well. He enjoys a beer. Friday night he does a Twitch live stream, and he plays 80s, 90s music. He's a pretty good lad as well. And you know what? He's a good lad as well. I might get him on here as a guest presenter one night. How does that sound? That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Anyway, World Health Organization based in which city? Getting a few answers through now. Question 17. Nearly there, guys, nearly there. What's the highest grossing film of the 2000s? Highest grossing film of the 2000s. Gotta get a movie question in, haven't I? You know I love my movies, and you know I love me sport and my music. Question 17. What's the highest grossing films of the 2000s? By the way, in the chat, as I say, I don't know if you heard me mention this earlier on, but Darren 86. He's another close friend of mine. Known him for a lot of years, and he does a lot of great work for Nintendo in the Switch community. Plays Nintendo. I tell you what, one of the nicest guys I've ever met, and he's got a big head. He'll kill me for saying that, but honestly, if you can find a way to subscribe, Twitter, Facebook, whatever with his socials, please do, because he's an absolute top bloke and he does some really great work with on the Switch and whatever. He works for Nintendo, he does stuff for Nintendo, like game reviews and stuff like that. So please, give him a like and a subscribe and a Twitter follow or whatever. You know, his socials will all be there. I'll stick them in the chat and make them available at some point. So, highest grossing film of the 2000s. Simple enough. Right, are we ready? Question number 18. Alfred Nobel, the benefactor of the Nobel Peace Prize, was born in which country? Alfred Nobel, the benefactor of the Nobel Peace Prize, or the Nobel Prize, I'm sorry, because it's for science, whatever, was born in which country? Alfred Nobel, the benefactor of the Nobel Prize, which country was he born in? Another easy one. Is it, if you know it? Here's another, if you watch The Big Bang Theory, it's another one where the answer could have come from there. Alfred Nobel, the benefactor of the Nobel Peace Prize, the Nobel Prize, was born in which country? Which country was Alfred Nobel born in? Does anybody know what the prize is for the Nobel Prize, by the way? Out of interest. It's the year 2000 to 2009. Thank you. Alfred Nobel, benefactor of the Nobel Prize, was born in which country? If you know what the prize is as well, no bonus point, but it'll be really interesting to know if you know it. It was on The Big Bang Theory, the final season, but it was talked about a lot during the run-up as well. Alfred Nobel, which country was he born in? I'll give you another 30 seconds or so on that. And as you can tell, this is completely unscripted, I'm just rambling. Tell you what, the Quizzy Rascal needs I need conversation pointers, don't I, for next time. It's a bit harder when you're not when you can't see your screen with your face on it, just a little camera. Alfred Nobel, which country? Right, shall we go to question number 19? Excuse me. Question 19. What Prince William's second name? And I don't mean his surname. Second forename. So, William, I want the. Okay. William's second forename. And I don't mean his surname. Prince William's second forename. Good in that one. Thank you. Thank you to Becky for that one. Prince William's second forename. What is it? Back's hurting a bit now. I should sit a bit more comfy on my chair. If you notice a thing come up at the bottom, you know it's because I'm just checking something out on my computer. So don't you worry about Prince William's second forename. I don't mean his surname. Right. Dave, I like that one. Right. I'll give him another minute or so on that one before we go to the last question, question 20. I ain't done that tonight, have I? That much. Question 20. What's that? Question 20. What is Prince William's second forename? Nice and easy if you know it. Right, question number. Shall we go to question 20? Question 20. Song lyric or one. I had to get one of these in. You know I like my song lyric questions. Who sang I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Who sang I've got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Who says that? I've got this feeling inside my bones. I'll give you a hint. It's not them. Well, it'll be interesting if it was. It's not Metallica. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Alright. Easy when you know it, isn't it? Right. I'll give you another couple of minutes on that one. I'm afraid I can't review. I'm afraid I can't review any of the questions that you might have missed, but because I'm not putting them in the chat like I do normally. That's why I've got them on the screen and I'm leaving them a little bit longer. I've got this feeling inside my bones. Go, electric wavy when I turn it on. And I think we might call that as that. Is that it for the quiz? Right. It's not time for the answers yet. We're going to have a little bit of a recess. Okay. I'm going to go and get a drink. Top up on my drink. I'll give you 5 minutes with a bit of music on and a blank wall. How's that? So, I'll see you in a couple of minutes. isn't it? Yeah, please. Hello. Oh dear. Right. Let me stop the music first of all. That was just a bit of free music on Spotify for if you search for DRM free music on Spotify, you get a lot of good instrumental stuff. And you might have noticed Rebecca popping in as well to say hello. She just came and gave you a wave on the screen. I don't know if you saw her.
Covered in baby sick.
She's covered in baby sick. She's the baby's finally asleep. I've got her on my monitor here. Look, if you want to see her, look, there she is. On the baby monitor. Right. Where am I? Where am I? Where's my chat? Where's the chat?
Okay.
Have you got the chat? Do you want to sign into Facebook as well on my laptop? That's behind you there, Becky, as well. So we can see the...
Why Facebook?
Because there's a few people answering on Facebook as well, I've noticed. Few answering on the Facebooks, isn't there? If you're answering on the Facebook, hello. I noticed, Alison, you mentioned about the radio guy being born in Chelmsford, part of London.
Oh.
If it's south of the river, Humber, you're in London.
I love that Julie actually wrote out her answers on a piece of paper.
Somebody wrote their answer. Who was that? Who was that who wrote the answer? Thank you, Julie, for writing your answer on a piece of paper. I've not got them. I've got two laptops. One I'm on here, and my other one is on the other side of the desk where Becky's sitting, or going to be sitting. And look at this. She just brought me a glass of whiskey as well, a double whiskey, to go with my Metallica lemonade. What else?
Pictures of people's tellies.
Lots of pictures of people's tellies. Don't post your address. I can't see any of the comments. They've all got. All my comments have disappeared. Oh bugger! All right, I'm relying on you for the comments. Can I get some? Does my I've just seen some of the pictures you put on Facebook. Some of you lot. Thank you for posting the picture on the Facebook. But can I just ask, does my forehead really look that big?
Yes.
Oh Jesus! I might wear a hat. I'm going to wear a hat next week.
Does your hairline take you longer and longer to wash your face every
It
day?
does. I'm using far more soap. Every day I use more soap than I did the day before. But yeah, anyway. So say hello to Becky anyway. She's on the other side of the desk now. Baby's gone to sleep. Nice and finally gone to sleep. Shall we give you some answers?
Hello to Joe in New Zealand. Nice and sunny there.
Hello to Joe. You speak up a bit, Beck, so people can hear you.
Oh, I've just closed Facebook down. What a nonsense.
Oh, no! Travesty! I'll tell you what. Let me get a picture of me set up and I'll post that to the Facebook as well. Smile and say hi to the camera, guys. Oh, tell you what, let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that there. Put that there. Then you can can all see me taking a picture. Smile for the camera. Oh, you're not on the camera, it's just me. There we go. You see what I go through to set this up for you. Like every
I'm not in that picture.
You're not in this picture at all there, Rebecca.
I told you I'm coming basic.
Because she's covered in baby sick, she is. She's covered in baby sick, biscuit and sick. Right.
Beautiful, the glamorous life of a mum.
Glamorous life of a mum. And a dad sometimes. You know. It's hard life doing this pub, like I tell you. Right, have you all swapped answer sheets?
Let's rock and roll.
Shall we do the answers? There's a few more pictures in the answers, I tell you.
There is as well, I can see it.
A few swapping answer sheets, are we ready?
I would like to know how to properly say Acer. Yeah.
Is it Asa or Asia? Can you just put in the chat how you pronounce your name? Because it's a really cool name. And have you still got the wheelie bin cup that I sent you for Christmas a few years ago? Because I had you in a Secret Santa and I folded you that wheelie bin mug.
You've given away me a Secret Santa.
It was about 4 years ago. Right. How was that, eh? Look at that transition, eh? Time for the answers. Are we ready? Are you coming back, Rebecca, or are you off for a glass of wine?
Water.
Water. Here. Before we begin with the answers, Rebecca.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to ask you, don't you?
No.
What is the shipping forecast on Jupiter tonight?
Choppy.
Those of you missed it last week, that's from last week's Facebook quiz. Right. Time for the answers. Are we ready? Who served as UK Labour Party leader from September 2010 to May 2015? Who do we think it was?
I'll give you a hint. He was photographed looking very unattractive eating a bacon butty, wasn't he?
He was photographed eating a bacon sandwich. Now, bear in mind, everyone looks a little bit weird when eating a bacon sandwich. It was one Mr. Ed Miliband. Ed Miliband. You got that one right, well done. If you didn't, oh well, there's plenty more to go from here on in. I'm going to get my whiskey. Ed Miliband. Ready for question number 2 again? Which Lancastrian painter is best known for the Matchstick Men? Are we ready?
If people have been active on board, somebody's been drawing in style and posting it.
Absolutely,
recently.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. If you know who that was, can you let us know? Who was best known for painting Matchstick Men? Are we ready? L.S. Lowry. That's my mouse pointer. L.S. Lowry. No, I could see something on my screen and I thought, what is that? It's my mouse pointer. L.S. Lowry. Right. Question 3. Prospero is a protagonist in which Shakespeare play? Prospero, Prospero, however you pronounce it.
It's not Prospero.
It's not Prospero.
Prospero.
From Hull. Sorry about that. Anyway, the main protagonist in which Shakespeare play? Tempest. Tempest, very good play. Well, wasn't Elliot in the Tempest once with school? It was, my oldest son. He's now 18. He's now 18. Bless him. But he's not playing these games. He doesn't want to play these games. He thinks his dad's way uncool.
He's not acting anymore. Oh, he kind of is acting still.
Yeah, he does a bit. Yeah, he does media. He's very good. He's a good lad. Tempest. Right, question 4. Eric Carle wrote a series of children's books about a hungry what?
A very hungry
caterpillar. Very hungry caterpillar. Very hungry caterpillar.
Well, I prefer the story about a very hungry Marvin the sheep.
Marvin the sheep, yes, that's one of Thea's favourite children's books. She likes how Marvin the sheep does that, Thea. Very cute and all when she reads it, especially when she reads it with her brother Elliot. I keep talking about Elliot. I've mentioned him twice in the past 5 minutes.
Because he's a very good lad.
Very hungry caterpillar. Question 5. Who was the last House Tudor Monarch? If you get any of these, can you say in the chat anyway, but you know, last House Tudor Monarch, because I'm not got anyone in the chat at the moment, it's gone quiet.
Christine's keeping up.
Well done, Christine. I'm not getting your messages though coming up. I don't know why. Let's try that. No, I'm still not getting any messages coming up. News first. No, I'm still not getting any messages coming up. Not sure what's going on. Anyway, it was Queen Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth I. How did she get that thing over her head? I think it's elasticated.
I know, they didn't invent nylon, not nylon, spandex for ages.
Or elastic.
Oh, spandex.
Yep, the neck ruffles. Is it Queen Elizabeth I who ate all the sugar and had no teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't a fan of the old gentleman, was he?
No, she was not. Who came after Elizabeth I? Stuart, I think, wasn't it? Stuart's. The House Stuart after Elizabeth I?
I don't know. You're giving away next week's questions.
I'm giving away next week's questions now. Sorry about this, guys. Right. Oh, hello. The answer's on the screen for that one. Next one. Which type of pastry is used to make profiteroles? I might be covering it actually, but it's on my screen next to me. Choux pastry. Choux pastry. If you spell S-H-O-E, I'll give you that one.
No, get out.
Although it can be a bit leathery. Boom, boom! I'm here for another half an hour. Choux pastry. Choux pastry. Right. Oh, that's good. I covered the answer on the other slide. Question number 7. Spa-Francorchamps racing circuit is in which country?
Oh my god, you will not keep going on about it for the whole F1 season.
It's my favourite, one of my favourite races, and I really miss Formula 1. Can I put it out there? I love motor racing. I love Formula 1. It's one of my favourite sports. I love Hamilton. He's a great driver. Ayrton Senna, the guy at the back there, probably, surprisingly, I think he's not. I think he was lapping someone actually. You know, he's one. Well, I grew up watching that sport. Anyway, Spa-Francorchamps, which country? Belgium. You know that I maybe mentioned it earlier on, but that corner au rouge is taken at 200 miles an hour. Flick left and flick right up the hill to Radion. There was a fatal crash there last year actually in Formula 2. Really sad. At the top of the hill. But that's the last thing I'm going to say about that. Incidentally, if you got a subscription to Netflix, F1 Drive to Survive, very good series. Fly in the Wall, following the Formula 1 season, really good, really good. Right, so anyway, question 8. The wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which tree?
I think a lot of people got it right.
Willow. Really famous comment about the sound of cork on willow. Talking about cricket. Never heard that phrase before? Can't beat the sound of cork on willow.
I know Thea was almost called Willow.
Why did we almost call her Willow?
Because of Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Because of, yes, I love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What a great show that is. I just got a text from Darren. Choux pastry, you're really the heart and soul of the party. Thanks, Darren. Thank you very much. Anyway, question 9. Which British-Italian engineer originally patented radio in London in 1897?
Do it.
Gugliermo Marconi. You know, he played the mamba.
No, he did.
And his corned beef tastes of Marmite.
Nobody's going to get that joke.
No one's going to get that joke.
That's just mine and your joke. Nobody's going to get that joke.
No one's going to get that joke. Gugliermo Marconi. Now, the next question
not unrelated.
is not unrelated to this question.
Because I happen to say, oh, did you know? Guillermo means...
Guillermo. So, you now know our thought process. Guillermo is the Italian version of which British name? Are we ready for this?
One person got this one right in the chat, I think.
One person got this right in the chat. Are you ready? William. Willie Bobs. King Billy. Billy. Guillermo Marconi.
Marconi plays the mamba.
Listen to the radio. That answers so many more questions about that song. Of course it does.
Yes, but did you not get that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, is that literally, did we just hear the sound of the penny dropping?
Yep, you just heard the penny drop. You just saw the penny drop live on YouTube. Or on some of your tellies. Right. Anyway. What is the Denier scale used to denote the density of? If you're a bank robber, you definitely know this.
Your CCTV.
Your tights or stockings. Tights and stockings. Any men get this? Yeah. Let me know. A few men got this, did the Becky? Thank you very much. Are there any more in the chat saying anything? Is there any? I've not had any comments in my chat come up, that's all. I've kind of lost the chat. I've lost access to the chat.
Christine's doing well.
Well done, Christine. Well done.
Dana's doing well.
Well done, well done, well done. Right, are we ready? Right, Noel, Liam. Who's older? Well, are there any fans of Oasis in the chat? Did we get any? Did anyone admit to being fans of Oasis in the chat?
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I just remember saying ex-Oasis because does Oasis still technically exist?
Well, I think the member of Liam's solo band are pretty much Oasis.
They're not called Oasis, are they?
No, they're called Liam Gallagher. But anyway, Liam or Noel? It's Noel. 5 years difference. 5 years difference. It is Noel Gallagher. That, by the way, is a Gibson 335 with a big speed bridge.
Where's Robbo? Robbo ain't said anything for ages.
I'm a guitarist. I'm not sorry. Actually, quite really good guitars and things. So they're old Gibsons. The Gaff and Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters plays one as well. He didn't use that type of bridge, use a different one. Anyway, back on to the next question. Most consumed drink in the manufactured drink in the world. Ready for this? There's going to be a few oohs and ahs, I think, in this one, Becky. I think I saw a few comments in the chat. Unfortunately, there weren't a lot of right answers as far as I saw, but it's tea.
Somebody did say tea.
Someone said
I
tea.
think it might have been Alan.
Alan said tea. I saw a few Cokes. Now, yes, Coke is well consumed, but tea is drank more than Coca-Cola, and they have to process the leaf. Technically, manufacture it. Technically, you know, but it is tea. I've lost the chat. I really have. I don't know what's going on with this.
You've lost the plot.
I've lost the chat. I don't know what's happening with this. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Give me a minute. Give me a second. Sorry about this, guys. I'm just trying to get my chat back up. There we go. I've got the chat back now. Thank you.
Alan got it as tea.
Alan got it as tea. John, where are I?
His boyfriend got it as tea.
Acer. But I just saw on the Facebook it's pronounced Acer as in the computer.
Acer.
Acer.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well,
right.
His boyfriend got it right.
Acer's boyfriend. Well done. Question number 14.
Alan Book.
And Alan got it right. Well done, Alan. Ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. And it's not that Greek girl you know in school whoever said that. I forget who it was. Yeah. Ethylene glycol is antifreeze. Antifreeze. It's not.
People got that.
You got that. Right. Well done, whoever got that right.
Robbo, Alan, Darren, Gaynor.
Oh, is he back now, Robbo? Has he popped back up again now?
I'm reading the old comments.
Oh, you're reading the old comments now, eh? Right. Robbo's back. Here you go. He just popped up saying he's there. Hello, Robbo. Welcome back there, pal. Right. Question number 15. Which country is the longest coastline? Could this be a controversial one? I don't think so, because I did check it, and it is right, and it is this one. Canada.
It's really fluffy around
because
the top,
people forget about that top, that bit at the top. That's
fluffy
actually an island. That map there.
Island.
No.
Canada's not an island.
No, the bit of I mean covered in ice. Bit that's covered in ice at the top. Right.
You confused covered with ice with an island.
Because if you see this map, it's got islands on the top, and I'm looking at the islands.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Are you counting that in the coastline?
No. The map I've got there is the Coast Guard map of Canada.
But what What source confirmed the length of the coastline?
I googled it.
You
Around
googled it.
206,000
Kilometres?
yeah,
Miles?
kilometres. Kilometres. Will you just go back to question 10, please? And well, what the answer to question 10 was?
Question 10.
Question 10
What was question 10?
for John.
Hang on.
Was that
The one before Oasis, was it?
I can't remember.
Oh, I don't
We'll go back in a minute, John. We'll find out what it was for you and we'll let you know. Alright. Question 16. This brilliant organisation, the World Health Organisation, that is not the best graphic I could have used for their logo, but hey ho, let's go. It is used to. It's based in which city? Geneva. And that image there is the World Health Organisation's headquarters in Geneva itself. They're doing fantastic work in trying to research what is going on out there today. So there we go. Thank you for the World Health Organisation for all the work they do. And as I say, any key workers, anyone working frontline NHS or any other service, thank you for the work you do.
Anyone who's in a factory making food, or
anyone who's in a factory,
essentials,
anyone who's in an office,
anyone
supporting anybody else,
has to go to work,
anyone who has to go to work every day. Again, for what you do, you know, it's appreciated for all of us, for everyone, even if you're going to work or not. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Right.
17. Highest grossing film of the 2000s. So from the year 2002 to 2009. Correct? It is Avatar. Avatar.
Oh, was question 10 Gugliermo one? Was that the one?
Could be. Yeah, Guillermo. Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the answer was.
I can't code back because it would appear on the screen. On this, when you look on the Chromebook, on my login. Oh, you logged in on my login.
Mate,
You can't have it.
I'm not messing with this.
Avatar. Anyway. Question 18. Alfred Nobel, the benefactor of the Nobel Prize Award, was born in which country? And I just realised the F of ob was cut off there on the screen.
Yeah, for next week, we know to leave more of a gap.
Yeah, leave more of a gap next week. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you asked, like, whoa, what's the prize? What is the Nobel Prize? But if you know that, you also know where it is.
Absolutely. It is from Sweden. And that there is Alfred Nobel himself.
And the prize is it a million?
1 million Swedish krona.
Krona.
Yes. And a big medal. Giant medal. And
Big old medal.
Now I think if it's a team, I believe the 1 million krona is shared.
I have no idea.
I don't think it's 1 million krona each. It's one prize for one team.
That's a good bit of something to look up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't go making bold statements without looking it up. Cool, you'll be lynched.
Right, I believe. Right, well, we're ready. Question number 19. Prince William's second forename. Prince William's second forename. Unlucky Darren. Unlucky Darren, I just saw. I thought of Avatar after the question had passed, so annoyed at myself for that. It's alright, Darren, it's only for fun. Don't you worry about it. Many getting that wrong, Becky?
Which one?
Prince William's second name, not surname.
Oh, yeah, a couple of people got it.
It's Arthur. William Arthur Philip
Robert
Louis.
got it.
Well done, John, well
Joe
done.
got it.
Who else got it? Joe, well done. Now, for a bonus question, what is William looking at right there? What is he looking at? In your house, I tell you what, I will leave that on the screen for a second. And if William is looking at something interesting, please post a photograph of what he's looking at. Because I would like to know, what is he looking at?
Why is he so intrigued?
Why is he so intrigued by that
Thing in your living room.
that candlestick holder, or that picture of a dog, or that photograph of your nan? What is William looking at? I'll give you a few more seconds and I'll just... There you go. That's for you to take your picture. What is William looking at? A little bit more whiskey there. Not a bit more whiskey. Is this the Stormtrooper head whiskey?
It is a Stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper head whiskey. Right.
Canadian whiskey.
It's Canadian whiskey as well. Really nice.
Aged in rum barrels.
Aged in rum barrels.
Does not taste like fire.
It does not taste like fire. It tastes like rum. It's very nice. Have you had a bit?
I had a tiny sip because I like to see whether or not I still hate whiskey or not. And most of the time the answer is yes. It tastes like liquid fire.
But the gravy you liked.
Yeah, because that's like 50% honey.
Yeah. So what is William looking at on your mantelpiece? Or on your wall? I want to know. I want to see what he's looking at. I thought of that. That's why I chose that picture.
Did you?
Yeah.
You could have put it a bit further over to the right then, so that it.
No, it's in the middle. He's looking at Megan. Yeah, could be. Yeah, it could be, Joe. Could be. Anyway, question 10. Question 20. Last question. Who sang? And I'm not going to sing it. I got this feeling inside my bones. Go, the electric wavy when I tell it on, and I give a clue. It's not Metallica. Are you ready for the answer? Handsome boy himself, Justin Timberlake. The picture, if you want to post it on the chat, on the quiz thread I posted this morning, Yorkie.
Is Yorkie a boy?
Are you a boy, Yorkie? Yeah, must be a boy. Well done, Darren. I just got a photograph from Darren, an empty CD rack that Prince William is looking at on his wall. Now, what's Justin Timberlake looking at? I'm reckoning the same CD. I'm thinking the same CD rack. So yeah. Anyway, how did you all do? Let's go back to full screen of me again. Let me just make me bigger again. There we go. Make me bigger again.
Because you need a bigger forehead.
Because I need a bigger forehead. Yeah. Yeah. How did we all do?
It started.
Oh, we didn't like that. Oh no, it's not liking that at all.
It started. What are we calling it? Buffering for me.
Started to buffer. Yeah, that wasn't me. Was it as I switched to the big camera from the little camera? Yeah, it's just saying that the stream's just gone poor, YouTube has, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Oh, Ace has got a dartboard.
Oh!
And that's what Prince William was looking at.
180. How did we all do? Can we collate some scores, please, Rebecca?
Oh, I don't know.
Did anybody get 20?
Alison Davey scored 14.
Well done, Alison. You on the Facebook there? Yeah.
I am.
Did anybody get 20? Oh, 11 for Gaynor. Christine's husband got 13. Well done, Christine. Missed the boat. Christine herself got 12. 5 for Darren.
Good try, good try.
Can you grab the
What?
Sweet. Can you grab the...
What? You've been all cryptic, I don't know.
Hello, so sorry, I had to mute the audio for a second there. 13 or 14 for John needs to rescore. And this, Darren, is coming to Brig. Yes, he lives in Brig. You may be good at Nintendo. You maybe might save you in Animal Crossing sometimes. But this is coming your way, young man. The wooden spoon.
Bo's 13 or 14.
9 for Yorkie Puds. Oh, what's your real name, Yorkie Puds? Can you post your real name, please? Because I don't know who you are, pal. Sorry, buddy. 14-inch blade lawnmower. Oh, my help. Any more? You come back? Yes, you definitely have to come back next week, Darren, and improve on it.
Kelly, Prince William's looking at Janet.
Prince William's looking at Janet. Have we got pictures posted there,
Yes.
Rebecca? I'll come round and have a look at them in a minute. I'll tell you what.
This is Janet.
I'll tell you what. Well done, I like it. I like it, I like it.
Beautiful unicorn.
Right, I tell you what. I might set up a page on Facebook.
Don't make it more complicated.
No, I'll just leave it as YouTube. Sorry, I'll leave it as this. If you tag me on your socials, at Rich Hales on Twitter, there you go. Not hard, is it? At Rich Matthew Pitt, thank you. Ah, yes, you're on my PlayStation as well, aren't you, Matt? Yeah, you are.
Bore or not bore?
Bore.
Ah.
Can't see all my answers so when I scroll back, so I'll just say 14. You see, John, this is why I said get a pen and piece of paper. Alright, shall we? How did you do? Do we need a tiebreaker? Did anybody get...
the highest?
We only got anyone get more than 14? Any 15s?
That's massive.
Any 15s? Anyone get 15?
Looks like we need the tiebreaker. We've got a few on 14.
Few on 14. Anyone got 15? You seen a 15, Rebecca?
Can't see any 15. Oh! Wait, oh no, that's 15 now.
No, that's question 15 now. Okay. So, do we need
Need a tiebreaker.
the tiebreaker?
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun! Tiebreaker
We
time.
made it a little bit more dramatic than this.
Right, I tell you what. Yeah, I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a little bit of music for a minute while I take a comfort break. Soft jazz time. See you in a minute. Right, I'm back. Let me turn down this complex jazz. I tell you what, for next week I'll find some more pubby music. How's that, eh? Right, can anybody who is needing the tiebreaker question, anyone who got 14, just put a quick shout in the chat, please, so we know who you are.
It's on the Facebook chat.
Who's that on Facebook chat?
Alison.
So Alison Davies on the Facebook, and I'll need your answers. What I'll do, I'll give you a few minutes for the answer as and when. Right, but no googling. You're on a promise, no googling.
That's not what I promised me.
Promise me no googling. Excuse me, windy box.
Do you have to?
I did. Are we ready for the tiebreaker? Are we all ready? I ain't got any tense music. Shall I find some tense music to put on for this? Let's find some tense music. Tense. Right. Turn that down a little bit. So, it's tense. Are we ready? We're going to find out the winner now. Whoever got 14, so Issa, Robbo, Joe,
Alison.
and Alison Davey in the Facebook chat. Are you ready for your tiebreaker? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Approximately how many sausage rolls to the nearest 100,000 do Greggs the Bakers sell in a week? Not this week.
A normal non-quarantine.
On a normal non-quarantined week. Okay? So the nearest 100,000. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Oh wait, what have I done? Turn off me intense music. Oh, are we ready? Answers in the chat, please. Oh. So this is for Asa, for John, for Alistair, I believe. For Joe and Asa and Chris. Yes. So for Christine, sorry. Alistair, Asa, sorry. John and Joe. How many sausage rolls to the nearest 100,000 do Greggs the Bakers sell in a week? Don't ask me how I know this.
Are you responsible for these?
Actually, I'm not. I've not been to Greggs the Bakers in a long time because where I work, it's out in the sticks. Closest thing to us is a co-op.
Alistair. What did you get, Alistair?
What did you get, Alistair?
You got 14 as well.
Right. So, can we have your answers in the chat, please? Or Alison, in your case, can we have it in the Facebook? Anybody else who wants to crack it as well, you know what? Have a crack, but you can't win because you're not one of these lot who got 14. 2.6 million for John Robinson. 2.6 mil. Yeah, anyone else? Any other answers? Can you hear the tense music, by the way? You like that? Yeah. It's supposed to be from PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Oh. 989,000 for Asa. So Alistair Pearson says 6.5 million.
A week?
A week? Well, you never know. You never know. You never know. There's a few. So we're not counting the vegan ones, by the way. This is just the standard pork sausage rolls. Okay.
Is it?
Yep. Joe Gillett Smith says 700,000, 100,000 per day. Good answer, good answer, good answer.
A very well reasoned answer.
Has Alison Davies said anything on the Facebook?
Matthew says cool 5 mil.
Cool 5 mil for Matthew, yeah. Well, it's a good answer, good answer, good answer.
Refresh. There's no F5 button on your computer.
No, there's a refresh button there. No, it's like the refresh button for same one in Google Chrome.
What on earth is that music about?
That one.
I've done it.
So, it's from PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds apparently. 2 million for Darren.
Alison says 3.2 million.
Alison says 3.2. Right, 3.2 million. Right, is that everybody who needs this? Who needs to answer? Right, are we ready? Greggs the Bakers sell in a week 2.5 million sausage rolls.
Denia's husband buys 7 to 10 a week. Good
Blimey,
lad.
Gaynor. So, by my reckoning, the nearest 200,000 is our illustrious admin, John Robinson. John Robinson. I was calling Robinson. It's not Robinson. John Robinson. Well done, pal. 2.6 million. And how many? And is your evil twin? Does he buy many of them as well? Just out of interest. So 2.5 million pork sausage rolls a week sold by Greggs the Baker. It's not bad, is it? Tell you what, they're on a winner there, aren't they?
That's some lucrative business there.
That is some lucrative business. 4.8 million of those in Newcastle. Yeah, I tell you what, that is some lucrative. That is some lucrative business. They've cornered the market on the pork sausage roll.
It looks like it.
Done well, haven't they?
The coupons ones aren't as good.
No, the coupons ones not as good. The cough ones aren't either. I will admit. But anyway, John Robinson, well done. We are guests of 2.6 million. That's pretty much bob on, pal.
That's within the plus or minus.
And that's within the plus or minus. That's. I'll give that as a bob on. So, well done, John. Well done indeed, young man.
Well done to all the other players.
Well done to everyone else who played. Anyone else who actually got a point, well done. I could say
Thank you.
thank you for coming on to my channel and putting up with my technical issues that I had at the beginning. Again, I don't know what happened there, but you know.
We'll try and make it smoother next time.
I'll try to make it smoother next time. You're welcome, Christine. Thank you. So, thank you. Okay, last slide. Well done to the winner. And thank you for playing, guys. Now we'll see you, hopefully. Let me get some full screen. Thanks to Becky for helping me with the questions and for salting the baby while I started this stream off. Thank you for playing, for joining, for subscribing. Please, please hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Thank you very much for everything. See you next week, I hope. And hopefully there'll be fewer technical issues. High five.